Here we go. When I get quiet, sometimes a great sadness overcomes me. What practice do you suggest to explore this melancholic feeling? Tissues. Have a good cry. There was one guy who came here some years ago, Australian, and he asked a question such as this in the interview. So I should mention to you that outside the offices where the monks do the computer stuff, there is a lectern, one of these wooden stands, and on top of there is the little sheets for interviews. So I put it out already, because starting tomorrow from 9 o'clock till 10:20 and in the afternoon 3 to 4:30, we have interviews, 10 minutes per person. So those of you who want an interview, you can put your name down and then come up at that time and just have an interview. So at one of those interviews, this guy came along and he said that he was meditating, he started crying. And he stopped it. And I said, what do you do that for? If you feel like you're crying, please, just cry. There's nothing wrong with that. And so he went back and he cried for the next 5 or 6 days. And he said, he was in his mid-30s or early 40s. He said when he was young, he was told by his father, he was a man and men don't cry. And he hadn't cried for about 20, 30 years. And he had all this stuff which had to come out. And he cried, and at the end he felt so happy and so sort of healthy too. Because sometimes one of the reasons why we get melancholy when you get quiet is because there is a lot of stuff we've suppressed. We haven't allowed ourselves just to feel. So now it comes up, you feel a bit of melancholy or sadness, just enjoy it, let it come. Old stuff coming out, which you should have cried years ago. And he felt so much happier afterwards and so much healthier. And I thought, isn't that terrible? 20, 30 years, because you're an Australian guy, you don't allow yourself to cry. And if he didn't get that out of him, he probably would have got all sorts of cancers and stuff. So it is all right to cry. So if sadness overcomes you, let it come. Do not suppress it. Don't control it. Just do nothing and see what happens. And then when it comes out, it's just almost like a catharsis, something which needed to get out of you. And afterwards you feel so free and happy. And peaceful as well. So when it comes, that's why I say get some tissues. Let it come and see how much you can cry. What should I do?